Alrighty, come to sit nice and tall. And just take a few open mouth exhales and let yourself relax into your seat. Close your eyes and just feel grounded and steady. Hands can reach out and curl around the knees. And just take a few slow breaths, welcoming yourself to your mat and to this joy practice. And one more slow, deep inhale through the nose. Fill the belly, fill the lungs, fill the ribs. Exhale. And let's borrow from comfort here and come down to child's pose and take a few moments here in this quiet place. Forward folds have this power to make the world smaller. And I really love child's pose for that purpose, where you can just fold in, listen to the sound of your breath, and let the sound of everything else, all of that mental chatter and the conversations that you had or need to have, or your to-do list, just let all of that go away. Quiet into your little world here of breath and child's pose. And breathe. One more easy breath, sink into your heels on the exhale. And come on up, tabletop. And we'll move in cat-cow and move a little quicker than normal, just to bring this energy into it. You can stay kneeling on your blanket if you'd like. Soften your elbows. And then inhale and exhale your way into a more flexible spine. Put a small smile on your face. The more I learn about yoga and how these amazing bodies of ours work, the more I know that positioning and intention is so important. So when you come to your mat, prepared to become joyful, prepared to leave a little lighter and happier, you start that process right here, where you smile at the time that you have, the space that you have, to create more space and ease. To have inner joy and to cultivate that really takes gratitude of all the small stuff. Realizing that it's the small stuff, that it's the big stuff. Two more. Back to tabletop, and then come on down to forearms. And tuck your chin to your chest, get a little back of the neck stretch. You can sway the weight gently. Press into your elbows, widen through your shoulder blades. And take slow, deep breaths. And repair there into the back of your heart's energy. And slowly come on up. And tuck your toes, come on up into downward facing dog. Take a breath, smile, enjoy being upside down. And then bend into your knees, walk your hands back, hang in a gentle ragdoll. Hands to your shins, lengthen out, inhale. Exhale and fold. All the way up, reach your arms, come on up to stand. Pull your hands to your heart. Tall Tadasana pose, slow inhale. And slow exhale. Bring your feet either shoulder distance or mat distance, whatever feels nicer to you. Little bend in the knees. And then bring your hands to interlace on top of your head. Elbows out to the sides, lift up through the face, lengthen the spine, drop the shoulders down. A soft smile on your face. Just stand here for a few minutes, lifting energy, breathing into the sides of your ribs. One more deep breath, fill the space. And hands come down, feet come closer together, nice tall posture. Roll your hands out. And let's open space through the heart and the shoulders. Draw your shoulder blades back and down, and we'll alternate sides here in this very meditative breath practice. Inhale, left arm up, and then pass it down through center, palm facing midline. And then right arm up, inhale. And down through center. This is a place where you close your eyes, listen to the sound of your breath, and just be in this moving meditation. The only thing that you're paying attention to is the movement of your arm, cultivating a deep, slow breath, and raising some inner joy. One more. Arms down, roll into your shoulders and hips, both ways. I'm going to put our timer on here and we're going to shake the dust off, so to speak. This is a wonderful thing to do on the daily, before bed, after you get up, before you eat. This is a way just to kind of zhuzh up and rev up your energy, get your heart rate going a little, and find ease. Find some ease in your joints and in your muscles. So a nice wide stance, arms gently and loosely at your sides, and you just start to bounce. You start to bounce, shake your arms, let your feet leave the ground a little bit. You can even hop a little, and you get rid of all of the stiffness in your arms and your shoulders and your hips. Just be loosey-goosey as you hop around and smile. Arms can come up a little, shrug your shoulders, twist the spine, just move, dance, bounce. The reverberation is so good and energizing for us. Last few seconds, bring those arms up, give them a shake. And then find stillness. Interlace the hands. Let them rest on top of your head. And take slow, deep breaths. Cultivate this calm heart even as you revved it up and got the blood flowing. And arms come down, roll your shoulders, and make soft fists with your hands as though you are cupping a snowflake in the palm of your hand and you don't want it to melt. I usually use a baby bird. Cup a baby bird in your hands. And then just start to swing and hit yourself in the hips and sacrum. One arm coming in front as the other goes behind, and you're just moving here with momentum, that loosey-goosey feeling in your arms. And you can give yourself quite a little pop here as you knock on life's belt, as they call it, and just feel the back of your hand hit into your sacrum. Feel this as releasing tension and pain and creating a little bit of energy and blood flow. Slow, easy breaths. Soft smile on your face. Keep going. And just start to slow it down naturally. Take a few swings on your way to a standstill, and then just stand still. Close your eyes and feel where the blood is flowing through the hands, through the hips, maybe into the belly and the lumbar spine. And arms come up into gratitude arms. Fingers spread wide, elbows out, shoulders back and down. Take a moment here and gratitude, cultivate gratitude, invite gratitude. Feet still hip distance or wider. Inhale. And from the ankles to the neck, twist right. Exhale. Inhale, center. And exhale, twist left. Feeling that you're clearing the air around you, getting rid of negativity and stagnancy in your personal space, and inviting in joy, love, and openness. Feel that twisting motion from your ankles to your neck. Bring yourself out here. And then arms reach straight out and continue to swing here. Energetically clearing the air around you. If you're a visual person, perhaps you can become your own little snow person in a snow globe and just imagine that your arms are creating this bubble, clearing the air. Just swing a few more times. Back to center, arms open wide. Give the whole world a hug. And pull your hands to your heart and get that hug back to you. Press your palms to your sternum. Tuck your chin to your chest and just stand quietly with your heartbeat for a moment. Have a feeling that the hands are creating a bit of pressure there into your sternum. Hands come down. And step wide on your mat so that you can bring your feet out wide. Ankles somewhere in line between your elbow and wrist. If you can see the angles there. Then bring your arms to your hands to your hips. Draw your spine nice and long. And then press into your left heel and spin the left toes out into this nice wide stance. We're moving into triangle pose. So have this feeling that left leg is turning out, right leg pressing firmly in, tailbone drawing down, nice long spine. And then turn and look over the left shoulder. Bring your arms out. Inhale. And then reach forward, glide forward, and then fingertips to the shin or to the earth. Right arm reaches up and look up. Take a few breaths. Right hand can also be on the right hip if reaching it up is a little too energetic for you. And breathe.
Press into your feet. Come back up, hands to your hips. And then rotate the feet, right toes pointing out, left toes pointing forward. Tailbone draws down. Look out over the right shoulder. Reach your arms out. Reach forward and then down. Once you have your position, look up, lengthening through the neck. Draw that left hip back. Press that right foot down and create steadiness in your pose. Slowly come up. Hands to your hips. And fold forward. Hands can stay on your hips or you can reach to the earth. Be comfortable here. Soften your knees if you'd like. And come to a half lift. Hands to your hips. Take a breath. And soften your knees. Slowly come up to stand. And heel toe the feet back together. Roll into the ankles a few times. Feel that stretch. And then let's do that one more time. Stretch the legs out. Hands to the hips. Left heel presses down, right heel spins out. Hips are square and level. Turn and look over the left shoulder. Reach the arms out. Reach forward and down. This time look down at the earth. Lengthen through the neck. Left knee is soft, even as the whole leg is engaged. Don't lock into the knee. Draw that right hip back and breathe. Let your right arm pick you up. Hands to your hips. Switch your feet. Look over the right shoulder. Reach the arms out. And make your way to your triangle pose. Look down and breathe. The energy line of our heart extends out through our arms and into the palms of our hands. And so just have this feeling here that your wide open heart is feeling strong and grounded. Back to center, pull up, feet forward, and fold in. And lift up just enough.
that you can walk your hands to the front of your mat. Step back to dog pose, and then down to child's pose. Breathe into the back of your heart. And come on up. And let's get a little bit more into the back of the heart space. And I'll invite you here either to come to sit in rock pose as I am, which is just that short kneeling pose. If you choose this, you can kneel on your blanket or have your blanket in between your hips and heels, which can provide a little bit of delicious support. Or you can come down to sit in easy pose if that's easier for you. And sit in that simple cross-legged position. And then look forward, draw your shoulder blades back and down, and draw your spine nice and long. And then arms are going to reach out, flip your palms forward so that the thumbs are up toward the ceiling and fingers are spread wide. Reach out from the shoulders themselves with those fingertips, become longer. And then left arm under right. We're going to come into eagle arms, and you can either press the backs of your hands together or wrap the wrists around if that reaches. If none of that works for you, you can come into eagle hug, where the elbows are pressing out and hands are resting on the shoulders. Press those elbows out and round the back a little. So we're getting into the back of the heart space, right there in the thoracic spine. And inhale here. Exhale, bow forward. Keep steady. And stay with that a few times. The elbows are pressing in, the shoulder blades are drawing apart. Core is engaged as you gently move in and out of a forward fold here. Move with the rhythm of your breath. Take a few more. Back to center, same position with the arms. Inhale. Twist left as you exhale. Back through center. And twist right. And take a few like this. Back through center. Unwind the arms. And shrug the shoulders a few times. And then arms reach out. Fingers wide, thumbs up, palms forward. And right arm under left for your eagle stretch. Elbows press out, shoulder blades widen. Inhale. Exhale, fold. And go through this a few times.
Back to center, arms stay the same. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. And exhale, left. Not a big movement, but continually draw those shoulder blades apart. Cultivate that stretch through your scaps. And your traps. Back to center, arms come down and roll the shoulders. And come forward. If you're not in rock pose, then come on up to kneeling pose and reach out for puppy pose. Arms come out to the front edges of the mat. Hips stay over the knees. And if it reaches, chin, chest, chin, forehead, or cheek can come to the earth. And breathe into the front of your heart space here as it melts toward the earth. And come on up. Come on down to sit in easy pose, drawing the left leg in front. And arms out to the sides. Reach your left hand out, soften the elbow. Right arm reaches up, and then go into some really big forward range of motion circles, like you're doing a front crawl, swim move. Rolling and reaching, create that space through the shoulders. Clearing the energy, lifting and healing. Go the other way. Slow and easy, deep breaths. And just release tension and create some space. Come back to center, lean back, change the cross of your legs. And then right hand to the earth, soft elbow, left arm starts to go into those forward range of motion circles. Eyes can close. Really concentrate on that movement. Lengthen through your neck. And take a few more. And up and around the other way. And back to center. Sit quietly with your breath for a moment. Eyes closed, feel grounded. And come on down to lie on your back, knees bent. And be comfortable here. If you took layers off for our movement standing practice, you can probably put them back on now and be warm and comfortable. Lengthen down through your spine, draw the lumbar spine down to the earth, and rock the hips gently side to side as the lumbar spine presses in. Back to stillness. Right leg hugs in. Interlace the fingers around the shin or thigh. Take a few breaths here. Feel the belly open on the inhale and soften on the exhale. And then open your left leg out into bound angle pose. And just be here in this hip stretch. Slow, steady breath, soft eyes, soft jaw. And back to center. Both feet to the earth. Spine is long again. And draw that left leg in. Thigh to the belly. And the right knee goes out. And breathe space into your hips. And slowly come back to center, both feet to the earth, spine long, and roll gently side to side with the hips. And then move a few times in and out of rolling bridge. Feet down, hips roll up. Exhale down. And just a few more. Last one. Roll the spine open a little bit more. Both knees hug in, stay here, or come up for a happy baby. Feet reaching toward the ceiling. You can hold ankles or shins, or maybe reach up and find the outside edges of your feet. Draw the knees down past the ribs. Draw the tailbone down toward the earth, and press the heels up toward the sky. And you can even roll here gently side to side. And lower feet down to the earth. Feel your spine make that contact again and roll gently side to side. Right ankle comes to cross the left thigh. Stay here as you flex through the right heel or hug in. You can interlace the hands and create this stretch in the right hip. Soften into your jaw. Just feel the whole back of your body grounding down into the earth. We spent the first part of our class really opening up and encouraging energy. And when you do that, you really want to give that energy a time to become steady instead of frantic and energetic. Well, I guess you want your energy to be energetic. You want that steady energy. Cultivate strength and security with your breath as you draw the legs in. 2 more breaths. And slowly come down. Take a breath in center. Realign. And then left ankle crosses right thigh. stay here or hug in. Soften your eyes and face and jaw. And slowly relax down, back to center, back to neutral. And bring your arms out into a T shape. And drop your knees over to the right. And turn and look over the left shoulder and take slow, easy breaths. Flip your palms up if they're not already. And create this open energy for your heart. And back through center. And to the other side.
One more easy breath. And back through center. Hug your knees to your chest. Bring your spine to neutral. Roll gently side to side. And then cover up if you'd like. And start to stretch out for Shavasana. Your palms roll open and up. Your toes roll out. And just breathe here in this feeling of joy and steadiness that you cultivated. Soft smile on your face. And just drop into this place of peace and joyful rest. Start to deepen your breath.
Stretch and move as it feels good. And then hug your knees on in and roll on up to a comfortable seated position. Hands at your heart in a gesture of gratitude. And let's end class with the sound of 3 ohms. Inhale. Om. 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 Thank you for taking the time to take care of yourselves today. Namaste.